My name is Christopher Putong here with another episode of the Humble and Dope Show. Here with Miss Lynda right here, as you might have seen from the last episode. Talking about authentic Asian places, because I feel like, especially in Nashville, getting more and more and more gentrified. We're seeing more Asian inspired places. I'm sure you've noticed.
Asian fusion.
Asian fusion. Oh my gosh. And let's look at this video and go from there.
All the customers got to be Asian, right? When I look for a good ethnic restaurant, I actually only see color. That's all I see. I'm putting my hands on the glass, I'll racially profile everybody in the restaurant. I go, Asian, Asian. They see me, I don't care, Asian. Right? They did the same I'm Asian, I approve this restaurant. Come on in here. It's good, come on. White people, when you go to a Chinese restaurant, you should feel like you're not welcome. If you don't feel welcome, sit down. You walk in, everyone should look at you like this.
How accurate would you say that is?
It's so accurate. I think, I'm not racist at all, but the restaurant I work for, I feel like, okay, so the restaurant I work for, I think it's, enough, I think it's pretty ethnic, but I don't think, with mine is more of, a modern Vietnamese with the style of, from Vietnam, Yeah. My bosses, they made the restaurant kind of, it's got, a pretty, I don't know how to explain the theme, but it's, I don't want to say 70s because it's not 70s, but it's, from what Vietnam was, back in the day.
Yeah.
That's how they did the restaurant and the food and everything and the style of it. But I do get a lot of white people in there. And then when I do get an Asian person in here, or whenever I get a few Asians here and there, and as soon as an Asian person sits down, they're like, whoa, this is pricey. You know what I mean? Because a bowl of pho is $19.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which I wouldn't mind paying for, you know what I mean? But other people, they do mind. Because they're so used to $10 to $15.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't think people realize when it comes to that, you have to understand the area you're in, the type of food that they put in, the cost of the food.
Yeah.
And plus it's higher quality. If your bowl is gonna be $20, pretty sure they're gonna put higher quality meat in it,
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Not always, but if you're at an authentic place, yeah.
Yeah, I think the place that I work at is pretty authentic. So to some people it won't, but that's my own preference. Everyone else's preference is different, They're probably used to the ones in out west or the ones in California, stuff like that. So,
well, to be fair, you go out west, there's a bigger Asian population, so there's more of those type of restaurants, anyways. But I think people most of the time when they think Asian people are being racist, it's not that Asian people are being racist. Asian people have less of a filter. We're just yo, why are they here? I think people really misunderstand that. We're just oh, they're looking at us a certain way. It's oh, they must be racist. It's no, we're just why are you guys here? Not in a bad way, but just this is, Asian food, or you go to the Asian store, you only expect Asian people, generally speaking. Or is that one white dude with an Asian fetish or something, So I think a lot of people get that misconstrued. It's just we generally have no filter. I think I remember I was FaceTime with my mom when she was living overseas. I think not even the first thing she said wasn't hey, how you doing? How's school? It was literally just, oh, your face is getting fat.
oh,
That's literally
well, that is the Asian way.
just literally no filter. So it's if it's just we're surprised, especially older Asian people, it can come off oh, they don't want us here. It's not even that. For the most part, older Asian people are pretty much cool with everybody. It's just there's no
there's no filter.
no subtext, no
straightforward.
Yeah, if you grow up in the South, you got that Southern hospitality. With Asian people, it's still hospitality. It's just it's very much what you see is what you get. Yeah, it's how they are to you. That's how they are with other Asian people. It's just why are they here? They're not that type of Asian or this type of Asian. Like it's pretty much consistent across the board. But I think also with when you mention the price, I think just because we grew up on it, like it being homemade, we're like, oh, we can make this for way cheaper. But you are right as far as the quality and stuff, because I think people are so used, especially go to like the local Chinese restaurant, the takeout place. They're so used to it being cheap, so when they see like a expensive price, they're like it catches them off guard if you're not used to it. So, I mean, have you ever gotten told that like, yo, why is it so expensive?
Yeah, I've a few. It's probably more than once, like more than probably 3 times a day. Like I've had customers just come in. They'll like, oh, can I look at your menu? They'll sit down and they'll look at the menu and then they'll get up and leave so quick. They're like, oh yeah, I can't afford this. And I was like, okay. I've just had a few where people were like, oh my god, it's so pricey. But then I'll tell them at the end, like, was it good though? Like, did you enjoy it? Did you finish all your food? You know?
Yeah.
Which they do finish all their food no matter what. Like I think they just want to comment that it's pricey.
Yeah.
Which don't get me wrong, yeah, I get it. It's pricey. Like I think it's pricey too, but
It also makes sense for the area, the part of town that you guys are in, which is it's closer to downtown, which
Yeah.
is generally a tourist area, and if you're in any place tourists anywhere in the world, it's going to be pricier, right? But I mean, what's your experience going to other like whether it's other Asian restaurants, like Asian supermarket stores? Would you say it's accurate that it's more authentic when there's more Asian people, or
to
does
be
that
honest,
matter?
I don't think it matters because like it used to be. So back in the day, all right, it used to be where it was just Asian people in it, right? But I'm so glad that now like they're growing. It's growing. Like more ethnicities are learning more cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm glad
Yeah.
about that because that means like it opened like people's palettes to more like I guess you want to say like I don't know how do I word this. It just opens people's minds more. Like
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like with everything going on right now, like I think it just opens everyone's minds more to like trying like Hispanic food, Asian food. You know like. And I love that white people know how to step. There's some white people that don't step out and they just stick with their American food.
Yeah.
But I love that. I love seeing like American people just step out of their race and trying other things.
Yeah.
And if they don't like it, they won't go back. You know. But I love going into like an Asian place and I'm like, okay, this white person likes it. Maybe he thinks it's authentic enough.
Yeah.
But I'm going in there because I know it's authentic.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this white person knows it's good food. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up. I think my only personal thing is like, oh man, this place is about to get more expensive now. They
Yeah.
got white people here. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, it's good for business. So, what do you think about non-Asian people when they have like a sushi place or a Thai place or a Chinese sell Chinese food? Do you have any feelings one way or the other about it?
It's a hit or miss because they could maybe have an Asian significant other. You know what I mean? So if I would understand if they had an Asian significant other,
Yeah.
but if they didn't and it was just fully American, I would question it just because I would be like, how do you know? Like how to make this food or where did you learn? You know, like if he said, "Oh, I went back to Vietnam, Japan, Korea to learn this,"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, bet you're one of us. I got you. I'll try your food."
Yeah.
But if you're saying you grew up in Alabama or like Ohio or something, I'm gonna be like,
Just watched like a YouTube tutorial like how to make sushi. Just
Right, like-
wrap it up.
right? If you're learning from YouTube how to make your food and you open a restaurant, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's easy to make, but at the same time, it's like. It's also hard because you have to figure out the quality of the food, if it's gonna be authentic enough. You know what I mean? Like sushi's real easy to make. I feel like anybody can make that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for the most part, like basic sushi. I think it's like, I think for non-Asian people, I guess the easiest comparison, especially if you grew up in the South, is like sweet tea. Like you do sweet tea in the South, and then you go up to like New Jersey, New York, and you ask for sweet tea.
They don't know what it is.
Yeah, like they're just very light on the sugar, and it's like it's very much you can't taste the diabetes. Like it's very like that's the difference. I think most people don't realize. I think. Do you feel? I'm gonna have a fault depending on how you answer.
Hmm.
Do you feel like it's any type of like gentrification or cultural? Forget the word where it's like they're like, oh, not giving credit when they like, oh, this is how I make a noodle dish or ramen or something. When you see a non-Asian person with a non-Asian spouse, whether like a restaurant or a food truck making these type of foods or whatnot.
I wouldn't say. I mean, shoot, make your money the way you think you can make your money.
Fair
But I don't want to say like it's our culture. Like I don't think it's racist or anything. I mean, I'm glad that they're trying to learn how to do
Yeah,
our culture. But at the same time, if you can't perfect it, don't do it at all.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like if you decide to open a restaurant and it's not authentic enough,
yeah.
don't do it at all. I mean, it's just a hit or miss. Like it's just really it's really just a hit or miss. It's kind of hard to. I've never seen where it was just an American owning like the Asian. I've always seen where it's like their significant other is Asian. You see what I'm saying? Like there's a few banh mi shops out there that I know that their significant other is Asian, so it worked out for them. But I've never seen where it's just a strictly just American person, specifically white person.
just randomly.
Yeah, just randomly opening an Asian restaurant. I've never seen it. Maybe like a boba shop, but boba shop can't go wrong with boba shop. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's really hard to mess up boba.
yeah, like boba is easy. Like it's an easy like YouTube video you can make. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with food, I think it's real easy to mess up. But
Yeah.
if they were to open a boba shop, I'm like, whatever, it's cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Okay, so the reason I'm asked is because I think maybe it's because I have a slightly different perspective because I'm a little bit older. Because I not for me, just because I always ate school lunches, but I know I had Asian friends that when they would bring their food to school, they got made fun of. That was a pretty common thing, right? Because they didn't understand it. Social media wasn't really a thing. So I'm still of the mind, and me and Alan talked about it on one of our first episodes. You know who Simu Liu is?
Yeah.
Shang-Chi?
I actually love him.
Yeah, he's dope. He was on like a Canadian Shark Tank, and there's two white folks, this couple, was trying to sell this
Boba drink.
boba drink. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep, I do actually.
Yeah, and it's like, there's no mention like, oh, this is an Asian like thing. There's no like nothing, and it didn't click. And me and him are roughly similar in age. So it's interesting hearing your perspective that's more so, hey, as long as it's done right, then you're cool with it. Where I'm not the generation that like we're very much more protective because we had to defend it so much more growing up.
Yeah, like I never experienced the whole lunch thing. Just because where I grew up, it was a ton of Asian people. It wasn't just where it was just American people. I mean, I grew up in Hawaii.
Yeah, you
Hawaii,
had a much more unique
Hawaii
experience.
has so much more Asian people. So the whole I'm bringing this Asian type of Asian food that stinks to school lunch.
Yeah.
I'm not getting, I'm not getting bullied for it because my other peers have it too. Like they're experiencing it too. They have the food too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've never experienced that. So that's why maybe I have more of an open mind when it comes to like if I see like a white person open a boba shop, But I'm glad like they're trying to learn our culture. They're
Yeah,
trying to have an
yeah.
open mind too. I think that's something like I wouldn't say your generation kind of don't. They don't. I wouldn't say like okay. So your generation, I feel like they're more not as open to open mind. And I think for my generation, we're not that far apart though. But for my generation, I think we're more open minded with a lot of things and trying new things and trying to let go of the past and everything.
Yeah.
Because at least my generation, we're all about healing, being open minded, being understanding.
Yeah.
At least what I've experienced with other people, trying to find our ways with everything, you know. And I think your generation, I think, is still stuck
I think
because you guys went through more than us.
yeah, I think it's just more cynicism because from where we sit, it's like, are you trying to learn or are you just trying to make money off of it, right? So I think it's just cynicism because like I remember someone was like, oh, no one's crediting. You don't see Domino's being like, oh, the Italians made pizza. Well, it's like pizza's been here so long that everyone just knows, right? So, I think it's something that as time goes on and people get more accustomed, as long as, like you said, people are doing it right, authentically and with the respects, I think it's something that as time passes, it'll be more like understood. Because like if I see like a black-owned business like selling boba, I'll be honest, I would genuinely be curious. I'm like, you know what? I'm curious if they put a spin on it or they try to do it traditionally.
Like, you got any cousins that are Asian? What's going on? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'll be curious about that too. But honestly, like, I, I think I do agree that if you're trying to get like for sure authentic, look for Asian folks. Like, I remember going to Panda Express.
oh, Panda Express is a whole.
Yeah, no, I went there and just because they got cheap food and stuff.
Right.
I'm not going there for authentic food. Like I remember this one like hipster looking white couple. It's like, see, look, see, they got Asian people coming here too to eat, not just working. See, told you it's authentic. I just like, I just should have gone through the drive-through. But it is what it is. As long as it's done with respect, and it's done well. I don't want to just because there's some Asian-owned places that do make bad food. I think I almost got food poisoning one time from some shrimp fried rice at an Asian spot. So as long as it's authentic and done well.
Right. But I feel like Panda Express is honestly just American Chinese. Like, I feel like, so we're in Nashville, right? And us being in Nashville, we don't have an authentic Chinese food place. They're all Americanized. But, because what exactly, okay, Americanized Chinese food would be orange chicken,
Soul's chicken.
beef and broccoli, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole bunch of, and then their rice, all their rice is the same. It's like yellow colored rice. They're fried rice, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right, and so it throws me off how that people think that's actual Chinese food. And me being me, growing up in Hawaii, I experienced real Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the dim sum, the shumai, the chicken feet. People are like, oh my God, chicken feet. It's actually pretty fire, y'all. Like, there may not be a lot of meat, but it's actually pretty fire. But I feel like Nashville just doesn't have that. But if you go to Atlanta, they have it everywhere.
Yeah, well, we might be getting that because I don't know, do you know where Globe Mall, Old Hickory Hollow Mall is?
Yeah, they're gonna make it into like Chinatown.
Yeah.
But that's also a hit or miss too.
I mean, we'll see.
I also heard they were gonna add like an H Mart or something like that. Like some.
That would be so cool.
I love H Mart.
Dude, H Mart's nice, but yeah, I think with Chinese food, with American Chinese food, if my studying of it, because I've been getting really like pro-Asian while I was in recovery, so I like reading up on stuff. I think they did their food a certain way to make it fit American taste as best they could, because there's some stuff that if you didn't grow up on it, like some certain foods or certain like ingredients, if you didn't grow up on it, it's not going to taste right to non-Asian people. And that can apply to anything like African food, Middle Eastern food. Like, if you go all the way authentic, it's like, I guess the best example would be like...
Durian.
That's one. Or if you go Indian food, like authentically Indian food, is comically spicy. So, like, if you try to sell that to non-Indian people, you would go out of business because, like, most folks, non-Indian people, can't handle that level of spice. similar concept with Asian food. Like you have to like dumb it down, basically, simplify it. But you know, if you want the authentic thing, go where the Asian people are at. But even if you go to a place that's not fully Asian, yeah, you might still get some good food.
Right.
And just because you go to a fully Asian spot, not 100% guarantee that it'll be good. 100% be like all tasty there too. So, it just varies. I'm sure where you're working at, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, it is. I think it's good.
I had some pho the other day, and I know it's technically a Vietnamese dish, but I think for those that don't know, like every like Southeast Asian country has their own like variation of it, and it just takes me back to my childhood. So, to 3/4 of you, thank you.
3/4.
Thank you for that.
Just letting you know I'm part white.
Yeah, no, it's I think for anyone who's watching that's never had pho, at least, honestly, take a chance. It's one of those dishes where it's like, it's not too complex. It's something that will just, especially if it's a rainy day, it's so good. Highly recommend. Just extend the olive branch to folks that might be on the outside, be like, what are they talking about? Asian this, Asian that. Try some pho. Go beyond just the beef and broccoli at the Chinese takeout place. But if you like Asian food, let us know, what's your favorite Asian food, in the comments. And, what do you think? Does your local Asian spot have to be fully authentic for you to enjoy it? Or are you cool with it the other way? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. I'm Chris.
I'm Lynda.
Yep, we'll see you.